Hello everybody, how are you? Hoping you are doing good. My name is teacher Dima. I'm from Al Banoon Academy. Today, inshallah, we will continue our reading lesson. Please, my dear students, open your pupils book, page number 30 and 31. Open your pupils book, page number 30 and 31. At the top of page 30, please, my dear students, write the day and the date. Write the date and the date. Today is Tuesday. 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 And the date is 13th of October 2020. Please, my dear students, write the date and the date at the top of page 31. In the last time, we talked about the Susan's trip and visited for Switzerland. She went to Switzerland with her family, her mother, father, and her twin brother Fred. They visited Switzerland because her dad used to live in Switzerland, and he worked in Switzerland as a mountain guide. In the last July, they visited Switzerland to go with the dad for his favorite walk. They started with a narrow path through the meadow, then they go to the forest, then they go toward the mountain peak. In their road, they saw a waterfall. My dear students, I will ask you some question about page number 30. Try to answer these questions before I answer it. The first question is, what job did Susan's dad used to do? What job did Susan's dad used to do? What do you think? What his job was? He worked as a mountain guide. Okay, excellent. Where did the bath go first? Where did the bath go? They first had the bath through a meadow. Where did the bath go first? Where? Through a meadow. Where did it go next? Where did they go? Through the meadow first, but next they go to the... After that, they went through a forest. So, first they go through the meadow, then they went to the forest. What did the forest remind Susan of? What did the forest remind Susan of? It reminded me of a story. What is it, a story? Red Riding Hood. What did they hear when they were walking along the ravine? What did they hear in the last paragraph while they were walking? What did they hear? While we were walking, we heard. What did they hear? A distant roar. الرور اللي هو يمس زئير. distant بعيد، يعني صوت بعيد. صوت ايش؟ زئير صوت الأسد بس بعيد. Okay? Let's go to our booklet to revise our meanings, new meaning. First of all, we have the English meaning of mountain. The English meaning of mountain. حكينا عنها في الحصة الماضية. Mountain is a noun, and English meaning of it a large steep hill. A large steep hill. Guide, برضو noun, a person who shows the way to others. Twin, برضو noun, two children born at the same time. Village, noun, a very small town. A very small town. Path, noun, a way or a track. A way or a track. Mountain, guide, twin, village, path. كلها بس حددوها عندكم لأنه رح يكون لنا فيها امتحان tomorrow إن شاء الله. أخذنا كمان meadow. Meadow is a field. A field, meadow, a field or a grassland. إذا الأرض مزروعة. A field or a grassland in Arabic مرج. Okay. إيش وصفت للفورست؟ It was shady and quiet. With the meaning of shady, shady adjective, protected from direct sunlight. Protected from direct sunlight. In Arabic, ظليل يعني مليء بالظل. Okay? Let's go to our next page اللي هي صفحة page number 31. The sound was incredible. The sound اللي هو ايش كان ال distant roar اللي هو sound of ايش؟ A sound of waterfall اللي شافوه اللي هو الشلال. Okay? The water was falling straight down the mountain and crashing onto the rocks below us. The sound was incredible. رائع. Okay? هاي incredible عندنا هون adjective صفة. أنا بوصف الساوند هون. Adjective. Okay? A waterfall really does roar. عن جد اللي هو الwaterfall اصطدام المياه الصخور بيعمل صوت roar زئير does roar. It sounded like صوت نفس ايش like هون أداة تشبيه مثل angry beast. Angry beast وحش ايش ماله الوحش؟ غاضب. Angry هون adjective. When we couldn't hear each other at all. لما قربوا عندهم we couldn't hear each other at all. Dad beckoned to us and we followed him. ما كان يسمع بعض so he beckoned يعني أشار to us and we followed him. The path led behind the waterfall. The path led behind the waterfall. نطلع على الصورة ضل الممر بجانب الووترفول. هون عندنا الووترفول شايفينه الشلال وهي الممر. هذا اسمه path. A small passage or a track. Okay? Path. A path led behind ضلوا بجانب ايش؟ الووترفول. لما صاروا هون يمس they can't hear each other. ما كانوا يسمعوا بعض. So Dad beckoned أشارة. بطل يحكي معهم so he beckoned أشارة. It was amazing. It was amazing. مدهش. And the left of the path was the mountainside, and on the right was falling water. On the left we have mountainside, and on the right we have waterfall. Okay? I thought هي past verb. Thought past verb. من أي فعل؟ think يفكر. thought فكر. طبعا هي regular ولا irregular؟ excellent. هي irregular ما رجعت تاخذ ايدي. I thought it was fantastic. برضه fantastic نفس amazing نفس incredible كلهم هاي مثل نحكي لهم adjective صفات. But it was a bit scary. صار الوضع مخيف too. كان رائع لكنه مخيف. It was quite dark and very noisy. صارت تصير ايش؟ dark. The meaning of dark. مظلم. noisy. في ازعاج. والازعاج من ايش؟ صوت الازعاج من crashing water. من صوت المياه اللي بتصطدم بالصخور. اوكي؟ Let's read this paragraph again. The sound was incredible. A waterfall really does roar. It sounded like an angry beast. We couldn't hear each other at all. Dad beckoned to us and we followed him. The path led behind the waterfall. It was amazing. On the left of the path was the mountainside, and on the right was falling water. I thought it was fantastic, but it was a bit scary too. It was quite dark and very noisy. Look at this picture. Now we have another paragraph. The path came out from behind the waterfall. خلاص خرجنا من waterfall, but round the corner it stopped at the edge of high cliff. هاي اسمها edge of. إذا الحافة هاي نسميها edge of high cliff. منحدر صخري. اوكي؟ هاي المنحدر، هاي الصخور عندي هون، هون صخور، هون صار منحدر صخري نسميه cliff. واللي هون يا مس، واللي هون هاي اسمها edge حافة. بيناتهم كيف بدنا نمشي؟ بنكون فراغ. اوكي؟ إذا the path came out behind the waterfall, but round the corner it stopped at the edge حافة of high cliff. cliff اللي هو حكينا منحدر صخري عندنا هون، وهي الإدج اللي هو حافة هون، هاي بنسميه cliff. اوكي؟ There was a short wooden bridge. بربط بين الحافتين in the two edge a wooden bridge. تخيلوا جسر بس ايش؟ خشبي wooden bridge with a rope at the sides. rope اللي هي حبال، بس هي wooden bridge. نشوفه wooden bridge with a rope. هيها الحبال at the sides في الاتجاهين. and it was swinging يتأرجح. so it was very scary. كان مكان جدا مخيف. they walked on the cliff على منحدر صخري. they stopped at the edge في حافة المنحدر on the wooden bridge على جسر خشبي. and it was swinging يتأرجح in the breeze. من إيش؟ from what it is swinging? from a breeze. what the meaning of a breeze? let's go to our booklet. check our breeze يعني هواء. اوكي؟ light gentle wind نسيم. اوكي؟ breeze light gentle wind نسيم. cliff كمان أخذناها a very high steep wall of rock. cliff نعم a very high steep wall of rock منحدر صخري. waterfall a river or stream flows. أخذناها edge حافة. swing اللي هي verb يتأرجح. breeze a light gentle wind اللي هو نسيم. the wooden bridge is swinging from what? the wooden bridge is swinging from the breeze. it looked terrifying مرعب. it looked terrifying but Dad knew اللي هو مس irregular verb من ايش؟ no علم. it was safe. anyway it was the only way to cross the ravine. وهي كانت الطريقة الوحيدة لعبور ايش؟ الرافين اللي هو الوادي. The bridge swung، أخذناها من شوي. swinging يتأرجح. swung اللي هي الفعل الماضي من swing. إذا الفعل الماضي swing، الفعل الأساسي swing. swung الفعل الماضي لما ضفنا له ing swinging يتأرجح. The bridge swung even more when we walked on it. We walked slowly to keep steady. Steady ثابت. يعني they didn't walk quickly. They walked slowly on the bridge to keep steady. Steady ثابت. Fred and I thought أخذنا شوي thought الماضي and think it was fun, but Dad had to help Mom because Mom was very scary. كانت كثير خايفة so she didn't want to walk across the bridge. She is frightened of high places. هي بتخاف من المرتفعات. She walked with her eyes shut. So what did she do? She walked with her eyes shut. Shut بمعنى close مغلق. She walked with her eyes closed, okay? And the last paragraph, we sat on the rocks and ate our lunch. بعد ما عبروا they arrived to the rocks. They sat. sat اللي هي من الماضي من sit. The rocks اللي هي irregular verb from sit. and ate اللي هي ماضي من eat. كلها irregular verb. Then we set off again. انطلقنا يعني. We climbed higher and higher. بلشوا ايش؟ يتسلق. Climbed هو ممس regular verb. اثناءها ايدي. Higher and higher. After an hour hour طبعا مثلا hour ساعة وهاي hour ضمير pronoun بس نفس اللفظ. After an hour legs, okay? هون hour بمعنى ساعة. بعد ساعة من الزمان أو من الوقت. hour ساعة. H-O-U-R. Our home pronoun. O-U-R. Our legs were aching تؤلمنا, but at last we came to the best place on the whole mountain. وصلوا the best place in the whole mountain. It was a huge glacier. Let's spelling glacier together. G-L-A-C-I-E-R. شايفين هاي الكلمة؟ كلمة glacier يعني نهر جليدي, and it looked like a frozen river of ice. إذا هو إيش؟ A frozen river of ice. There were lots of other people there too. يعني كان هناك هاي شايفين مثل هذا picture. Other people there too. There was a cave in the ice. Cave. كهف. In the ice, there were rooms in the cave. Inside the cave, there were room هي غرف. Okay, and ice furniture. في داخل هاي الغرف في عندنا أثاث من ثلج. هم حافرينه ice furniture أثاث. يعني زي like table, chair, bed. Fred sat on ice chair. جلس على ice chair اللي هو كرسي من الثلج. And played the ice piano. It was funny. The last surprise of all was a ride down to the hotel on a little mountain train. We were exhausted, but it was brilliant walk. طبعا هم كيف رجعوا نفس ما اجوا؟ No. The last surprise of all was a ride down. هبطوا للأسفل to the hotel on a little mountain train. قطار. We were exhausted متعبين مرهقين. Let's spell exhausted together. E-X-H-A-U-S-T-E-D. Exhausted هون miss adjective صفة. But it was a brilliant walk. Okay, my dear, let's listen to our paragraph together. Let's start, my dear.
Onto the rocks below us. The sound was incredible. A waterfall really does roar. It sounded like an angry beast. We couldn't hear each other at all. Dad beckoned to us and we followed him. The path led behind the waterfall. It was amazing. On the left of the path was the mountainside and on the right was falling water. I thought it was fantastic, but it was a bit scary too. It was quite dark and very noisy. The path came out from behind the waterfall, but round the corner it stopped at the edge of a high cliff. There was a short wooden bridge with rope at the sides, and it was swinging in the breeze. It looked terrifying, but Dad knew it was safe. Anyway, it was the only way to cross the ravine. The bridge swung even more when we walked on it. We walked slowly to keep steady. Fred and I thought it was fun, but Dad had to help Mum. She's frightened of high places. She walked with her eyes shut. We sat on the rocks and ate our lunch. Then we set off again. We climbed higher and higher. After an hour, our legs were aching, but at last we came to the best place on the whole mountain. It was a huge glacier, and it looked like a frozen river of ice. There were lots of other people there too. There was a cave in the ice. There were rooms in the cave and ice furniture. Fred sat on the ice chair and played the ice piano. It was funny. The last surprise of all was a ride down to the hotel on the little mountain train. We were exhausted, but it was a brilliant walk.
Pupils Book, Unit 2, page 34. Grammar in Conversation.
Okay, thank you, my dear student. Now let's revise our meanings, new meanings, because we have a little quiz of these meanings. Okay? Water, we'll start with the first one. Okay, here we have mountain, mountain, a noun, a large steep hill. Guide, noun, a person who shows the way to others. Twin, two children born at the same time. Village, a very small town. قرية. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we have 4 meanings. Okay. Path, noun, a way or a track. Meadow, a field or a grassland. Shady, protected from direct sunlight. Peak, with the meaning of peak, the top of the mountain. قمة. Okay, here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, another 4, so we have here 8 words. From this, we have waterfall, when a river or a stream flows. A cliff, a very high steep wall of rock, a very high steep wall of rock. منحدر صخري. Breeze, a light gentle wind, a light بدون نسيم. Okay. هون صار عندنا plus 3 11 كلمة. Okay. لعند breeze يعني بس رح يكون لنا فيهم كويز بكره ان شاء الله رح اعطي لكم اياه لعند breeze. Okay. اوكي الهوم وورك حاليا لنا الخامس ان شاء الله رح يكون بيج نمبر page number 12 in your workbook. Please تحلوا صفحة 12 في الورك تبعثوا لي اياها. امتحان المعاني اللي وجدتكم اياه رح يكون عندنا ب 11 معنى English meaning رح ابعث لكم اياه بكره. Thank you for your listening.